What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about a brand new shiny hunting exploit for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And shoutouts to Jan for telling me this in the YouTube comment section about how to get easy shiny Cyclizar. So this is a Pokemon I have already covered on the channel before with another exploit method, but that one was a little bit harder to do. You know, it would sometimes jump off the cliff, it would despawn way too quickly. But with this one, the spawns are actually way more plentiful, and there's a less chance of it just like jumping off a cliff. And of course, guys, you're new to the channel, enjoy this type of content, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it, and consider becoming a member today as well. So to begin, we are going to be starting off at the hollow area right over here. So pretty much just right outside of the Porto town. So once you're at this point, we're going to get on our ride Pokemon, and you will want the ability to climb, because if you can't climb, it's going to be really hard to get up to this location. As I'm just going to be climbing up this wall right over here. And now we're going to be getting on top of this rock formation where the cavern actually is. But we don't want to hunt actually anything in the cavern. We're going to go above the cavern here. And going above the cavern, you want to go past the desert. And now we're on top. And, you know, there's a bunch of Pokemon that spawn over here. But there's only one dragon Pokemon that spawns here. And that's going to be Cyclizar. So we're going to be running over here. We're going to be looking at some of these rock formations. And we're going to keep on going until we actually get to a point where we can be on top of a mountain looking down on a bunch of potential spawn points. And of course, you want to dodge all these Pokemon over here. And this spot really only works for Cyclizar just because Cyclizar will run away and despawn itself. And that's why it's pretty much nearly automatic. So once you're on this rock point right here, you're going to be good to go on actually getting this Pokemon to start spawning and despawning itself. As you can see, there's a bunch of other Pokemon in the area that spawn in. But we're going to have to jump down here quick, real fast, just so we can get our picnic going. So like always, we're always going to save our game. It's always important to save our game first, just in case you don't get a shiny within the 30 minutes. You make a mistake on the sandwich, you can just reload your save and you'll be good to go. So we're going to set up a picnic. And if you are getting a message that says you're not on like a flat hill, or there's some reason you can't like set up the picnic, just move your location. It doesn't really matter, because we're not going to be doing any sort of picnic reset here. So we're going to make a sandwich. And Cyclizar is a dragon and a normal type Pokemon, but we're going to be using a dragon type sandwich, as this is the only dragon that is going to spawn in this area. So I'm going to go to creative mode, and there's a couple of different recipes you can use. I'm going to personally use the shortcut method, which is going to be 1 avocado and double salty. But you can also use like 1 cucumber, 1 pickle, 3 avocados, and nearly any 2 Herba Mystica. Follow the infographic on the screen here, and that'll tell you what recipes to use to make a dragon type sandwich. And there we go. We got sparkling, tidal, and counter power level 3 for dragon type Pokemon. If this isn't the same recipe that comes out for you, make sure none of the food fell off your sandwich, especially if you're doing the long form way. So now that we have the sandwich made, we are ready to go. We're going to go climb up on this hill right here. You already see some Cyclizar spawning in. Now, I do have the shiny charm, so I will be getting shinies a little bit more often than people who don't have the shiny charm. But with the shiny sandwich and shiny charm, you're going to be getting a lot of these guys. So we're just going to climb up on here, and we're just going to look over here. And they're going to spawn and despawn a lot. And shiny Cyclizar is very obvious. Instead of the green, it's going to be like a gold body. The thing is, you do got to be a little bit quick. So this is not like a passive hunt. You're going to have to be very active. Like when you see that gold guy, you need to run and make sure it does not despawn off the map. Of course, you can be a little bit closer to the front as well. You know, you will get a couple little bit like less spawns showing up in front of you, but you will be closer. And not all of them run immediately. Some just spawn in and stay. But as you can see, a lot of them are just running and despawning themselves, which makes this spot very passive in the way that you don't have to actually do a picnic reset. So from my experience here, you're probably going to get at least 1 shiny, just because you're going to be resetting these spawns so quickly just by standing here that you'll probably at least get 1 if you have the shiny charm and the shiny sandwich. But I've seen people say they've gotten like more than 1, maybe like 4 or 5. So it really depends on your luck, especially if you're trying to get certain titles on a shiny Cyclizar. This may actually be the best method of doing this hunt here. Now you're going to notice some of the Pokemon are like wigging out, just sleeping ones over there, freaking out a little bit. And of course, if you are just standing here and, you know, you see some of the spawns, you know, they're not moving, you can always like move backwards and then come back to reset the spawns here. So you have like less of them like spawning under the tree, because it looks like I have 3 of them that are just not moving at all. So let's see how many shiny Cyclizars I can get within the 30 minutes here. Oh, there we go. We got a shiny running. Took some time to get that one. We'll take it. It's definitely important to, you know, try to stand in front of it, get away from it, get in front of its running path, because, you know, you don't want to like have it run around you and dodge you. You can also try to save in front of it too before you actually engage with it, because then if you fail to catch it, or if it just runs away and despawns and you already have your save active, then you'll be good to go to reload that save and you'll be able to get your Pokemon. So that's our first Cyclizar right here. Honestly, this is a very cool Pokemon, very good for single play as well. So if you're interested in VGC or playing on Pokemon Showdown, this is a very good Pokemon that you should check out for sure. Shed Tail is a phenomenal move on this thing. So that's our first Cyclizar. Let's see if we can pull up another one. And I got to say, this shiny does look quite incredible. There we go, our second shiny Cyclizar. You know, sometimes they will keep on running, and the biggest concern is another Cyclizar will try to run into you. So once again, it's probably better that you try to save when you get close, or just make sure that you're really coordinated and you can actually hit the shiny pretty easily. We got another female, so, you know, there's no real gender difference on this one, but would have preferred a male on this. But once again, this Pokemon hunt spot is probably great if you really want to get one of those rare marks, or one of those personality 1 out of 100 marks, or if you want to go for the super rare mark as well. Also a good spot to get the Destiny mark, which is the mark that you get on your in-game birthday as well. But there you have it, guys. That is the Cyclizar spot for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. And of course, if you know any other good shiny hunting locations for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, please leave a comment below in the video, or reach out to me in the Discord server and let me know where the shiny hunt is, and I'll try to make a video on it if it's something that's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a great one.